Happy Friday! This video is going to be an overview of the website wideopenschool.org. Wide Open School is something that came as a result of the pandemic. Teachers were sharing amazing resources and they were just all over in different spaces, and so Common Sense Education decided to take those great resources and categorize them into easy to use resources for teachers to access, teachers and families actually. So let's take a quick look. Notice at the top that you can sort by student activities, or you can go to a family and teacher center, or you can look at those resources that are in Spanish. What a great opportunity for our students that we need to support who English is not their first language or that may be learning English. So you can sort also by grade levels. So we're going to start by taking a look at these student activities. A couple of ways that you can look at them. The first is you can take a look at the daily plan. And so these are, notice I switched to grades 3 through 5. I'm going to move it back to preschool. And the daily plan for Thursday, November 5th includes a math activity. It looks like we're counting up to 10, a reading and writing activity, an emotional well-being activity where students make thank you cards, some ideas to take a break from the screen and do offline activities. Here's a arts and music DIY to the Asian Art Museum, and then some get moving activities that are all shared here. Now, I could take this whole daily plan and either copy a link to this plan or share it in my Google Classroom or send it via email to my parents. Notice on the left-hand side here, I can also get a PDF or a Google Doc of this daily plan. And if I like my families to have a week schedule in advance, I can share the weekly planner as a PDF or a Google Doc as well. Daily planning is one way to look at this, but I maybe want to look just at reading and writing activities to see what's there. You'll notice that it tells, each item tells what type of resource it is. It's a video, and the grade level, preschool and kindergarten. Where do you come from is the video title, and it is sponsored or found at the Curiosity Club. So these look like a lot of videos. I can also sort by, hey, you know what? I really want my students to do something interactive. So I'm going to select that interactive option, and I get a couple of ideas here about creating your own story, finding the rhyme in something, or looking at some Sesame Street games. Again, I can send individual activities in the same ways to my students and families. Okay, so your job is to check out these activities from a couple of lenses. One is that I might find something, let's take a look here, just to engage my students. So for example, here's a website from National Geographic Education, and it has an activity that you're going to engage students with. So you want them to be engaging in that remote learning at home. Another lens might be, I am teaching students sorting in math, and I would like an activity that goes along with sorting, and so I can kind of see if there is, or maybe it's shape identification. Let's use that since here's an activity that's shapes, dealing with shapes. Okay, so that's when I find resources that enhance something I'm already teaching to my students. Maybe we got to meet in class face to face and we did some activities, and here are some follow-up remote learning opportunities that they can help and really reinforce those skills. The last option you might use to with technology, we can have ways that we can enrich student learning. And that may mean that we take students outside our classroom walls, or we may take them in remote learning times outside the four walls of their home. So you'll notice that here's a bunch of field trips for preschoolers. They could go on a virtual field trip to a fire station or a museum, or looking at dinosaurs, going to a bird kingdom, an orchard, or a day at the beach. Lots of different things that students can engage in. So your job is just to find at least one. If you find more than one, that's amazing. But find at least one activity that you would like to embed into your online classroom, your digital classroom that we're going to create next week in class. Have fun exploring.